Welcome back to Tales from the Vale. Tonight, we step out of the shadows and into the bloody final days of the Viking Age. Before us lies a story of ambition, a crown contested, and the fall of the last great Norse king. The year is 1066, a year that would change the course of history forever. In the cold fjords of Norway, Harald Hardrada, a warrior who had fought from Constantinople to Jerusalem, prepares his final gamble. 300 ships set sail, carving through the gray, churning waves of the North Sea toward the English coast. At the prow of the lead vessel stands Harald, an aging giant, battle-scarred and formidable, his eyes fixed on the horizon. Above him flies the land waster, a banner featuring a black raven, a symbol that victory followed wherever he marched. The invasion began with fire. Northern villages burned as the Vikings claimed the land they believed was rightfully theirs. At the Battle of Fulford, the Viking shield wall proved unbreakable, crushing the local Saxon resistance in a whirlwind of steel. York fell. Hardrada sat in the captured hall, basking in the glow of victory, unaware of the storm racing toward him. September 25th dawned bright and unseasonably hot. The Viking army rested by the river Derwent, their heavy armor left behind at the ships. But the horizon began to shimmer, not with heat, but with the glint of thousands of Saxon spear tips. King Harald Godwinson had marched his men over 180 miles in for days. The surprise was complete. Chaos erupted. Hardrada mounted his horse, shouting orders to form a defense, but the Vikings were divided by the river. To buy time, a single man stepped onto the narrow wooden bridge. A giant berserker, wild-eyed and stripped to the waist. He fought like a demon-possessed. Saxon after Saxon fell before his blade, their bodies piling high on the narrow planks. But the berserker's end came from below. A Saxon soldier drifted beneath the bridge in a barrel, thrusting a spear through the gaps. With the bridge clear, the English tide poured across. The Vikings locked shields in a desperate circular formation. Harald Hardrada, seeing his dreams of a crown slipping away, threw himself into the fray for one last, glorious charge. But fate was not with the Northmen. An arrow, seemingly from nowhere, struck the king in the throat. The land waster fell into the mud. As the sun set, the Viking Age, which had terrorized Europe for centuries, died with its king. The field of Stamford Bridge became a graveyard of broken axes and shattered dreams. History had turned a page. Thank you for joining us in the shadows. If you crave more stories from history's veil, remember to subscribe. Until the next time the veil is lifted, sleep well if you can.